Yes, we are all set. Sir, we'll wait for 1 more minute, sir. I'll introduce you again so that it's being recorded.
Okay, no issues.
And an information to all the participants, we'll by the end of the session, we will be sharing the attendance and feedback form. Please complete it. It will be available only for a short duration so that we can give you the e-certificates. So let's begin the session. As a part of capacity building in academic institutions on innovation and entrepreneurship, we are having this session, digital marketing as a startup opportunity. Here we have our speaker, Mr. Prakash Nimbalkar. He is a startup co-founder as well as mentor and advisor. He is also a COO consulting in Stain-based Accelerator. He is a management consultant and a faculty in many B schools. We welcome you, sir. On to you.
Thank you. Thank you to the Anna University as well as Dr. Mahalakshmi to have given me the opportunity. Okay, so we start today, and what are we doing? I'll just share the screen. I think share screen is allowed. If somebody can do a thumbs up to say whether the screen is visible. Is the screen visible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir, your screen is visible, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, once again, good afternoon to each one of you, and thank you for joining this. What I've been going to cover up today, that's what I'm going to give a small brief. Today, a lot of youngsters and are starting their startup venture. A lot of good ideas are there. These young students and budding entrepreneurs are creating their venture and starting, and then most of them are bootstrapped. The kind of monies that they are having with them is limited. Okay, it takes some time for them to come to a stage where they can avail of the grants which a Startup India Seed Fund and Triple S Nidhi and other such grants are there, and also the incubation to get incubated either at your university, Anna University Incubation Center, or any other places where they can get incubated. It takes time, but with the budget constraint which is there, so as they build their startup, let it be B2B, let it be B2C, product or service, they need to promote it. They need to go in for marketing, and that is where the challenge comes in, that most of the marketing opportunities are costly. It comes with its own cost. But then digital marketing is one such aspect of building and promoting your business and scaling up your business, which comes at a very, very nominal cost. It's very, very cost effective for you. And not only that, digital marketing and the various tools that we have, which I'm going to share today, gives us the option of also evaluating the reach, the impact, okay, and the return on investment that you can find out, okay, on the monies that you spend, on the effort that you send. And you can also keep tailoring, keep tweaking. What are you doing? Learn from your previous initiative and campaigns and try and make things a little different. So those things are also there. So this is what we are going to discuss. You can reserve your questions for the end of the session. So I think, sir, I have 1.5 hours, so till 4:30, I can speak, correct? If I'm right. Okay, so somewhere when I end the session, I'll be stopping over for a Q&A. So anybody interested If I have any questions, any doubt, you can reach out, and then we can discuss your doubts and areas where you need clarification. Okay, with that note, let's start and begin this. Starting it with a small movie on showing digital marketing. Just any one of you can do a thumbs up to tell me whether the audio is available, or you can hear the audio.
Digital marketing.
Is the audio available? Could you hear the audio? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
One of the most frequently mentioned buzzwords in marketing. Marketers praise it's the way to grow an online business, and academies all over the world advertise their new digital marketing courses as the next big thing. How can you take advantage of this to boost your career and unlock the business opportunities digital marketing has to offer? The first step is to understand how digital marketing works, and that is exactly what you'll learn in this video. Let's get started with a simple definition of digital marketing. Digital marketing is a form of marketing for promoting and selling products or services on the internet. It's the process of leveraging different online marketing channels like search engines, social media networks, and email to reach your target audience. Through digital marketing, you can find people interested in your offering, interact with them, and build trust with your brand. Digital marketing has a number of types. The most important are website marketing, search engine optimization, content marketing, PPC advertising, social media marketing, email marketing, video marketing, and affiliate marketing. To understand how digital marketing works, let's see how the different digital marketing types can be used in an online marketing campaign. Meet John. John wants to promote his online business and find customers to buy his products. He knows that his potential customers are out there. He knows that digital marketing is the way to go, but he doesn't know how to get started. Let's help John by laying out a digital marketing strategy he can use. The first thing that John has to do is to create a website to showcase his brand, products, and services. It doesn't have to be fancy, but it should be fast, mobile-friendly, easy to use, and offer a great experience to users. This is what website marketing is all about. A website is the focal point of all digital marketing campaigns and the medium to present your brand to the online world. The next action that John should take is to start thinking about content. In the digital world, marketing is done through the use of online content. Things like blog posts, videos, images, and podcasts are some of the content types he can use to grab the audience's attention and generate interest in his brand. This is what content marketing is all about. Through a well-planned content marketing strategy, John can identify his audience's problems and create valuable and relevant content to satisfy their needs. The next task John has to deal with is search engine optimization. SEO will help John's website to rank higher in the search results and reach the billions of people that use search engines on a daily basis. During this stage, he will make sure that his content is relevant to what users want and that search engines can access and understand his website. He will use different SEO techniques to convince ranking algorithms that his website deserves to be in the top positions of the results for keywords related to his business. SEO is the best form of online marketing that can get you highly targeted traffic 24/7 without paying for it. But it takes time to work. So while waiting for SEO to work, John can explore other channels like PPC advertising. With PPC advertising, John can show his ads on top of the Google search results and in the thousands of websites that participate in the Google advertising network. Every time someone clicks an ad and visits his website, John will pay a fee to the advertising platform. His ads will not be shown to all users, but to those who are actively searching for information related to his offerings. The next item in John's task list is social media marketing. To further expand his reach, he needs to have a presence in the same places his potential customers hang out, and this is none other than social networks. Websites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram have billions of active users that might be interested in John's brand. These platforms have advertising tools you can use to segment their users based on their location, interests, demographics, and target them with image and video ads. As John's audience grows and more people visit his website, he can start engaging with them. The best channel for this task is email marketing. email is the most commonly used communication medium and a highly effective sales channel. Through carefully crafted email messages, John can keep his audience engaged and nurture them until they become new customers. Next on the list is video marketing. A lot of users are turning to YouTube, TikTok, and other video platforms before they make a buying decision. John can take advantage of this by creating amazing videos that help people solve a problem, make a decision, or simply have fun. Besides being a great sales channel, video marketing is one of the best ways to increase brand awareness and build a community of loyal followers. The last, but certainly not least channel John can use is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is one of the oldest forms of marketing that has grown considerably with the rise of the internet. The way it works is simple. John will give a commission to other people for promoting his products on their website and audience. For John, this means more business, while his affiliates are getting a commission for each sale. Affiliate marketing is not only a great way to increase sales, but affiliates can become the best representatives of your brand. That's what digital marketing is all about. John can now continue optimizing his campaigns by carefully analyzing his digital analytics. By making informed decisions and with lots of patience, he can watch his business grow with the help of digital marketing.
Okay, so most of the things that you have seen in the video, the aspects of digital marketing will be covered today, okay, in detail, whichever way I can. Okay, let's look at some numbers here. This is a sector-wise digital marketing spend across India. What has happened? Okay, this is from the agency Dentsu. The source is Dentsu Aegis. Okay, now if you look at FMCG, fast-moving consumer goods have got 27% of digital marketing money. E-commerce goes to the number 2, and that is why you see all type of industries and businesses are using digital marketing, in some way or the other. This is the latest trend. You can see the red one, the top one, which was in 2016, total budget of all the medias. It was 12% in 2016, but in almost 6 years, it has come to over more than 1/3 to 34%. Whereas, the OOH, which is out of home, has shrank from 6 to 3% because it's costly medium. And then the print media, which is the newspapers and magazines that you have, okay, which was over 1/3, okay, in 2016 at 35%, has come down now to 1/5 with 21%. So that's the impact that's growing. Television has been barely almost the same, not much of impact, which is played in that. And this is what happens in 1 minute. If you say what happens on the World Wide Web in 1 minute. So in 1 minute, we have 2.4 million searches being done on Google. Close to 7 lakh YouTube videos are posted worldwide. 3.5 lakh tweets are posted. Now we are talking about almost 10.5 million minutes of Instagram reach, and over 11,000 fake accounts are opened on Facebook. So that's the kind of thing. There's so many things that happen on World Wide Web during in 1 minute in 2023. This is 2023 data. Okay, now let's look at what is digital marketing, as the video also covered. Digital marketing is the process of building and maintaining customer relationship through online activities. So we are talking about only online exchange of ideas, products, services that satisfy both the parties. So promoting products and services using digital distribution and social media channels to reach your customer, in the timely form, relevant, personal, and cost-effective is what we call it as a digital marketing. Why digital marketing? Why do you need to use digital marketing as an option today? One is that it increases, or it helps you to increase website traffic. As you saw in the video also, you do the SEO properly. You going for Google PPC, pay-per-click, which is an option by the Google, which is there. If these are played properly, you can also bring traffic to your website from the social media post that you do, because as one thing I need to tell you is that website is the prime and the center of all your digital marketing activity. So I keep coming across startups who come to me. They say, no, we don't have website, but right now we are having our app, and we have an Instagram and Facebook account, and doing all these things. I said, no, that's a wrong approach. You got to have, at least a bare minimum website has to be there, because customers need, especially more so new brands, customer need to know more information about it. There is so much information that you can provide to them through your Instagram, Facebook post, or your YouTube, or even your direct marketing, or whatever you do. But then they need to know more, understand more, read more, learn more about it. And that is where they need one source for these information. And that is why in every company which is looking at digital marketing must have a website which is there. That's number one. Number two, increase brand recognition. So when you are there prominently present across various digital fronts, let it be social media, let it be WhatsApp, on website, LinkedIn, or through Google searches as you search something. Okay, though there, if your brand is visible, so people will come, they will become aware of your product and service. They know, okay, there is something which this kind of product is available, this brand is available. Now look at it, what happened in the last 4 days. There's one tweet from Lakshadweep, and the word Lakshadweep has become the most Google word, okay, which the numbers for the whole year of last year were less than what we searched for in the last 3 days. There are so many people in India who have never seen a picture of Lakshadweep. They have not even much of aware of Lakshadweep, has started coming to know what's Lakshadweep. Okay, so that's the kind of thing. So the more your brand and products is talked about, the more it gets visible and people will come to know more about it. That's one. And then you have improved search engine ranking. Now, when you do SEO properly, okay, it improves your ranking. So remember, I'm sure each one of you have seen, when you search anything on Google, okay, let's say you are searching for the new mobile phone, or let's say you are searching for the for a new headphone or maybe earphone that you are using it. When you search that, there are only 10 organic search is there in the Google first page. There are a couple of ads there, but organic search, which are non-paid, there are only 10 such options are there. So then it goes to page number 2. And the data shows, and I'm sure each one of you also agree, that more than 70% or close to 80% of people, you and me, we do not go to page number 2. Most of the time when we search something, we get it on the page 1, okay, and we get on from there, either start reading or start shopping or do whatever it is. So most of the information that we are searching on Google, 80% of the time, we are satisfied with the results that come on page 1. So that means, and for that you need to have a website. That means that 80% of the time, if you are not in page number 1 of Google search result, you actually do not exist. That means if 10 people are searching for that earphone for their new mobile phone, okay, and if your company's earphone website does not come in the first page, okay, that means out of the 10 people, 8 of them will not even come to know you. Only 2 people will go to page number 2 if you are there. So that's why improved search region. Okay, you do SEO, you do backlinks, you do on-page optimization, off-page. These are all detailed terms. There are detailed sessions which can be done on that, how to do that. There are tricks, and so I'm not getting into those, though that this whole day is not going to be enough for that. So if you do these SEO techniques properly, your result becomes better. You are pushed early on in the web result, web search, okay, by Google. So chances are there, if you do things properly, you come in the first page of Google search. So that means 80% of the people who are looking for those terms, products, services, information, they'll be able to see you. So that is why you need digital marketing to be in the first page. Then you have generate lead. Yes, when you're looking for that mobile phone on Google, the results come, it comes on Amazon, Flipkart, Myntra, wherever it is. So you see one of them, click on that, and then go to their website to do the shopping. And that is what we call it as a generate lead. Okay, a lead is generated from Google page, which goes there, and it goes. Sometimes you don't need to go to website like Amazon, Flipkart. If your own website is coming there because of the SEO that you've done, the inquiry will straight go to your own website, where the customer, the person will look into all the products and services which are available on your website. Go through that entire detail, see what suits him with the price, with the qualities, features, and other thing, and then goes on to buy. So that is why a lead is generated. So digital marketing is also used to generate leads. increase online sales conversion, which is what that I told you. When you give, you have your website detail, you do a social media marketing. Okay, when somebody sees your ad on let's say on Facebook or Instagram, gets curious about what is the product or service that they have, clicks on the link which is there, takes them to the website, reads the detail, and then maybe becoming a customer for you. So digital marketing through these aspects can also get you a billing, get you the business. Last, improved internal communication. So what happened is that using digital marketing, you can be in touch with your customers and also the customer service backend that you have. Okay, these days, a lot of this is happening on WhatsApp or on Twitter and other such digital formats. So your local internal team is able to reach out to the customers, understand their queries, doubts, complaints, and other thing, and do an effective closure of the issue which is there to satisfy them to the largest extent possible. I'll just quickly take you how marketing was there earlier, past, today, present, and what are we going to do, how are we going to look at it in future. If you look at it earlier on, the 80s and 90s, most of you who are here, including me, we come from that time. So the channels, the media which was available for us were print, that is your newspapers and magazines that you have, radio to some extent, AM and FM also. We also used to have, even now we have television, and then telemarketing, which was a very, very unorganized way, very basic way of the companies reaching out to us to sell their product. These are the channels which are predominantly available. The approach was more instinct driven. Okay, I want to do something as a brand owner. Let's see, I have some money, let's do some advertising. So there was no science behind it. It was more instinct driven. It was more reactive. My competitor is advertising, let me also do advertising, otherwise I may lose out. So you see a Nirma advertising, Ariel will come into advertising, or Surf Excel will also come into advertising. That's what used to happen. It was also an approach of brand first. So every brand was conscious that I am the greatest one, I am the biggest one. Customer is secondary for me. So that was the thought process that the companies and brand used to be self-admiring. Okay, the strategy that we used to have was physical touch points. There was no online shows. 80s and 90s and even early 2000, there was not much of online thing. It was all back then brick and mortar showroom that we used to call. So you need to buy grocery, you go to the shop. You need to buy vegetable, you go to the shop. Okay, you need any garments or anything, you go to the shop to pick it. So it was all physical touch point that we have. Direct traffic to storefront. What used to the approach and the strategy of marketing those days is that how to let people know that you have a storefront, you have a shop there in your locality, in your city, or whatever it is, and push them to come to the shop. There was no other option because there was no online. So the strategy used to be how to attract them to the shop. Then we used to have interrupt marketing. Remember those days when we used to watch movies on television, there used to be break and where the ads are going to come. So we used to sit and watch the ad or go and grab our cup of coffee or popcorn. That's what we used to do. But then the technology those days was the telephone. Landline telephone was the most effective thing. Then we used to have PC spreadsheet. Remember, there was no MS Office. So we used to have PC spreadsheet. Some of you might have seen that, how the PC spreadsheet old. It's a crude version of the Excel that we have. Then we have CRM, earliest version of CRM, which was having limited features and other things. Then some of them early 80s or late 90s, we started seeing email platform which started coming in. Okay, now where are we today? Today's marketing is channels have changed now. We have come into website. We do advertising on website. We also do advertising on social media. We do advertising on mobile advertising. That's becoming big. Then we also do paid advertising through Google, pay-per-click, and other such forms of advertising. We can also advertise on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Those kind of things are also possible. Approach is more insight driven. What it means is that today decisions of brands are based on insight. What is the data saying? What kind of information that we have? What is our sales? What's our profit? Who's the new customer? Which city, which geography is the new customer? What kind of customer? What is the age group of customer? How often do they buy? All these are data which is available, and our decisions are based on that. So our approach is more of insight driven. Then we are proactive. Companies are not, and brands are not looking at, because my competitor is advertising, I also need to advertise. That's not the concept. It's going more proactive. Then we have customer focused. We are looking at customer as more important thing, which is, the focus is on customer. No more brand, no more product. Companies are going and looking at how to tweak the product, how to bring in the product in such a level that customers go on to lab. They are not selling what they are making. In fact, they are making what the customers wanted. Strategy, we have gone in for personalization. Today, tailor-made solutions are more. Emails are no more dear sir and ma'am, which used to happen in the 90s. It is now gone to dear Prakash or dear XYZ, dear Srinivas, and those kind of things. It's more personalizing. Affiliate marketing has come in a big way, which is what you saw in the video also. Website, e-commerce website, or any other product, they appoint affiliate who will promote your website and the products on your website through their connections and their follower base and all that. And if there is sale happen, they take a commission out of that. That's one. Leverage influencers. Yes, influencers have started taking. You have all kind of influencers. You have Virat Kohli's and famous cricketers, film stars. They are also there as influencer. Then you have mid-range influencer. Then we also have something called nano and micro influencers who are more specific to certain specific area, because these bigger influencers like Virat Kohli's and Alia Bhatts of the world, they charge heavy amount. They charge lakhs and crores of rupees for doing any promotion on their social media. So instead, brands have started looking at more of smaller micro and nano influencer. Then you have storytelling. Today, brands are not selling with the product or service. They are more building stories around their product and service and trying to touch the emotional aspect of their customers. Then technology, we've gone in for marketing automation. That is where we are looking at how digital marketing is producing results for us and all that. So that is where you are. Then you have data management platform. You are collecting a lot of data, dumping it in main servers, and then trying to use the data to infer the decision results, which can help us in making our marketing much more effective. Then we have social media management, which is there. Then you have e-commerce, which have come in. What are we looking at in future? We are looking at smart home devices, where you have Alexas and Siris of the world who have come in. Virtual reality is coming up big way, which is that is where you have lens card. You can sit at home and decide which frame is suitable for your face. There are certain websites which also provide you an option of wearing a particular dress and seeing whether it suits you. You can also buy certain home interior thing, okay, on the website with VR and see how it fits and looks in your house. Augmented reality is a similar thing, a technology which has where you can reach out to a metaverse universe. You can do dark social is the website where we can get a lot of things which are good and bad both. Approach is more AI driven, artificial intelligence driven, which is there. So companies are using AI data on understanding the customer, looking at customer, trying to see what's happening, what is going on, what is preferred. That's one. Customer is first and customer is the lead today. Companies are no longer saying that let's manufacture this. Companies are saying that let's see if the customer wants this product, then we'll go into manufacturing that. Then you have digital, which is companies today are looking at both online and offline presence. Okay, there's no more concentrated only on online and offline. You also see Nykaa opening up offline store. Okay, they have been online for so many years, but the last 1.5 years or so, they have started opening up offline store. We have also seen some of the big brands which were predominantly offline have gone into online also, because they want to be there as well. Location based everything, Google location, GPS is giving a lot of information to us and where to go, what to buy. So location is tracking is become very important. Resurface, direct mail and phone, which has taken a backseat early 2000, have now come back into big thing. Direct mailer, email marketing is coming up a big way. User generated influence, I will talk about it in the last section of my presentation. There's something called user generated content. I'll speak about that a little later. Then you have, what is the technology that we are looking at? We are looking at artificial intelligence, okay, IoT, beacon, okay, machine learning and blockchain. I know some of you are familiar with these technologies. So these are used today by marketers. What are the different digital marketing channels? There are a whole list of it, but basically, these are the bigger one which is there. One is search engine optimization. How you make your website searchable by Google and show it as a result in the first page of Google search. Then you have pay-per-click, that is ads. So somebody searching for some particular product, the results will come. Anybody who clicks on the link, every time anybody clicks on the link, you will have to pay so much of money to Google for that. That's called pay per click. Social media marketing, you can post ads on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, anywhere. So these are all using any of the social media platforms to market your product and service is social media. Content marketing, most of this require content. Content marketing is how you make your content so much closer to your customer that they understand the content that you're talking about. What are you trying to say? Appreciate that and then stay connected with you. Influencer marketing and affiliate marketing. I just now gave you a little insight on that. So these two are also an option for digital marketing. And then you have email marketing, which is simple, plain. You create email either with image or with videos and other such things, and with blog or white papers, send it to your set of customers whose email ID that you have, and from there you develop your bring those people to your website or your social media platform for that. Then you have mobile marketing. Today a lot of companies, they also have WhatsApp, they send it to you. I'm sure each one of you get, I get often the mobile advertising from Big Basket, from Max Bupa Insurance, from LIC, those key people, they keep sending these. So mobile marketing is also predominantly used as one of the options for digital marketing. What is the impact of digital marketing, digital technology on consumer behavior? How consumer has now slightly drifted and having a different way and approach of looking at the products. First is decreased customer retention. Okay, companies are struggling to retain the customers. The repeat purchases are coming. The brand loyalties are very, very low. Okay, today each customer looks at where am I getting a better deal. Supposing you are on Swiggy and you keep buying at least once in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you keep buying something to eat from Swiggy. But suddenly if Zomato says that our rates are cheaper and you find that delivery charges are lesser on Zomato or some other discounts happening, you switch it over. Okay, that is what is happening. So customer retention is very difficult today. Each and every product category has got multiple competitors. So there's no dearth for competitors, or people also want to try out new things. He said, why should I get stuck up? Let me try this one. If I like it, I'll continue. Otherwise, I'll come back. So that's where customer retention is becoming the biggest challenge. And there is an impact because of the digital technology on consumer, because consumer knows what's all happening around it. They know what are the options available. Need for personalization. People today don't want that you're offering that to him and you're offering same to me. No, what is it for me specifically you made? How much is that you can create an offer as a tailor-made offer for your customer? That's what they're looking at. The ease of access to info. Today, most of you, even I, we travel sometimes long distance, train, flight, metro. So during those time, what do? We are on mobile phone, data is cheap in India. So we browse, we watch some entertaining video, watch some nice informative videos and other thing. We watch movies, Netflix and other thing. So information is available everywhere. Google is there everywhere. You can search anything and any time. Okay, so you can broaden your knowledge base on any product and service and understand and identify the competitor scenario which is there. So that's why, again, customers are getting exposed to a lot of other brands. Brand trust and likability, again, it's coming down. People trust brand, but little bit here, there, they just say, no, I don't want to deal with this brand. The brand doesn't respect me. The brand doesn't care for me. So likability and trust is something difficult. But yes, in certain cases, if you are playing your digital technology tools properly, you can build a long-term brand loyal customer. Last, increasing need for customer service. Today, customer service experience is important. how a customer feels about your product, your service, and about you, and where is he there. The customer touch points are important. So if you are a product, if you are a startup, or if you are a founder who is selling your product on an e-commerce platform, how much it is easier for a customer to find your product, to look for the options. Okay, let's say you're looking for this shirt. So if you're looking for this shirt, so you need to look at formal shirt, okay, blue stripes, regular collar, regular fit, size 42. So how much easier it is for a e-commerce website to offer it to the customer. So the more easier, quicker you show the product to customer will be able to stay with you. But if the customer has to struggle in finding and searching this shirt on website, is a what clumsy website, I don't have so much of time to keep searching, I rather go to another website. So that's one more thing. Okay, this comes in under UI UX, user experience and user interface, that we call it. So that's where you have increasing customer experience is very important. Okay. Digital marketing trends, what are we going? Now, the Google report for 2023, July, which came out, and the Economic Times report, which came out somewhere in November, brings in focus certain trends which are happening, recently in the last year or so. First is voice search will increase. People will no longer be typing for searching on laptop or mobile. Even mobile phone we type with two thumbs. So Google latest data say the habits of people are changing. They are no longer, into typing. You just take the mobile phone, click on your Zoom, click on your Google, and then say, "Hey Google, can you find a Chinese restaurant near my house?" And that is where it will give you options of which are the Chinese restaurant near your house. So that is why voice search is increasing in a big way. Now, Facebook reach is going down. Yes, in tier 1 cities, that is, major metros, state capital, okay, across India, not only across India, across major globally. Okay, I'm talking about India. So major tier 1 cities, state capital, Facebook is losing its grip, but whereas Instagram is still very popular. But tier 2 and tier 3 cities, the smaller towns, secondary cities of each state is still seeing some kind of an acceptability, spend, and reach of Facebook still there. So Facebook has not fully gone out of it, but it is diminishing in certain pockets. Reels and stories are popular. Brands are relying on it. You make reels and stories, it becomes popular. And some of you who, okay, for your information, I also have a YouTube channel. It's called Startup Intellect, where every week I just started very recently, so it's very early stage. Every week I post one video on this YouTube channel that I have, Startup Intellect, about one aspect of startup. Sometimes I talk about industry analysis, problem identification, idea, and all that. So I started posting that, but this 5-7 minute video which I posted, I also make a smaller version of 60-second video, which I posted on my Instagram and Facebook, so that those become very popular. So you can have more people coming in there. So brands also rely on these as an option. Reels and stories are becoming very, very popular. Voice search will drop, video search will drop significantly. People are not much looking into video search are there. Whatever they see on YouTube is coming, but otherwise people are avoiding to search for videos because long videos nobody wants to see. That is why when I started my own YouTube channel, I said, okay, I am playing 5 to 7 minute video for these young startup founders and enthusiasts, but then I need to also look at it, how quickly I can give certain information. And if they're interested to know more about in detail, let them come to my YouTube channel to more about it. So detailed video search are going down. Influencer marketing budget will decrease. Now, which is what I was telling earlier. Influencer, there are different type of influencer. You have the big influencer, which are celebrities, cricket players, worldwide football players, film stars, and other people. Each one of them have got couple of million followers, but they charge a bomb when it comes to launching anything on their social media form. Then you have something called regular influencer, who could be your Kunal Kapoor of your chef, or maybe Ranveer Brar, who is also a chef, and those kind of people who are secondary in line, couple of lakh of followers that there. Then you have something called micro and nano influencer. Now, this is where the trick happens is that supposing you are, you are a health and fitness product, which is for weight loss, tummy reduction, another thing. Now you have an option. You are a startup which is into manufacturing and selling of this weight loss product that you have. Okay, detoxing. Either you have a tea, which is detoxing tea for weight loss, another thing. Now you have an option. A, arrange millions of rupees and go in for Shilpa Shetty or Alia Bhatt of the world, pay them that kind of money so that they post it. If you don't have, since we already discussed that most of the startups are bootstrapped, they don't have that kind of money, then you look at these nano and micro influencer. Why? The reason is that now if you look at any celebrity, film star, they have 1 million followers, out of which a bigger chunk will be following them because of their main skill, which is their acting skill. Even if you have some, let's take example of Virat Kohli. Now, if you want to get Virat Kohli to promote your detoxing tea, now Virat Kohli has got so many million followers, but a major chunk of them are the followers because of his cricketing skill. Now, only a small portion will be there who are also in a situation of weight loss. Only those will react to your product, correct? So that means you are paying a lakh or a crore of rupees to Virat Kohli for this particular promotion, but you are getting only a small section of his follower to connect with your product. Instead, you look at somebody who is more into, a weight loss thing, dietary thing, maybe not a celebrity, but somebody who is very famous when it comes to giving health related tips, okay, advising you what to eat, what not to eat, those kind of people who may not be having more than 1 lakh follower base, but maybe having 50, 70,000 kind of follower base. He will not charge you more. He will charge you 50,000 or so. But then the follower this person has, okay, will be mostly who are health conscious people. Supposing there is a lady or a guy who does regular YouTube videos and live on how to do yoga, okay, and this person has got 50 or 60,000 followers on their YouTube channel or Insta, another thing. Now, if you reach out to this person saying that, can you promote my herbal detoxing tea also on your channel? He will charge you less because of the sheer number that he has less. And also it will be a very effective because 70% or 80% of this follower are his follower because of the very fact, because they are conscious about the health. Okay, so you have a bigger chunk there. The numbers are smaller, but you have a very concentrated, dedicated followers whom you are targeting. So that is why bigger influencer marketing budget will come down. A lot of brands are saying, no, we don't want to pay for these big celebrities and other people. Too much money, the ROIs are less. User-generated content is preferred. People trust people. What is user-generated content? I'm sure each one of you might have seen this unboxing videos. I got a new mobile phone. I keep a camera on top, or somebody holds a camera. I open the dabba and remove that mobile. I said, wow, I got a new mobile phone. Look at the camera. It's so good. Look at that, the screen. It's so colorful and all that. And this video I posted on my social media. This is called user generated content. Okay. That is because I'm a user of this mobile phone and I've created a content which I'm posting on all my social media, and my follower will get to see that. So people trust people. Now, most of the time, I'm sure you people, when you're buying something on, on Amazon and Flipkart and Myntra, you generally go select the product and then go down to see what are the reviews. Why do you see the reviews? Why? Because you trust them. Even if an Akshay Kumar or Alia Bhatt comes there and says that I use this product very good, you still don't trust. I said, no, let me see who other people have talked about it. Because you know very well, these are celebrities. They have been paid to speak that. Okay, you rather trust another unknown person who is more common man to understand how good or bad is a product. So this is where we call it as a user generated content. Data is gold, man. Today, every brand is looking at data. We will come to this later. How you can accumulate, you can collect a lot of data about your customers through digital marketing, and how you can use this data to understand your customers. Where are they located? What are they doing? What is their behavior? How is their purchase pattern? Localized video chatbot. You might have seen that when you go to certain website, one pop-up chat box happens, and then you type something that replies something and all that. So those are moving. Now we are getting into technologically, we are getting into video chatbot, where a video animation will come and say, hi, I'm so and so, can I help you, and all that. So you get into a chat with that video bot. This is your website. That's a basic premise of digital marketing. Every action of your digital marketing has to be centered with website. You don't have website, you don't have a dedicated website, that means you are 50% of your effort of digital marketing is not going to be achieved. So whatever money you are spending, it's only 50% of that will come, because website is the one which helps you reach a wider audience on social media, gets traffic from social media, okay, do Google search, PPC, email marketing, white paper, blog post, everything happens starting and ending on website. Okay, so website is very important. Now website, as I was telling you, that there are a lot of analytics that you have. Okay, there's a term in digital marketing called web analytics. What do we do here? We get three basic questions answered. First, who is looking at my website? You want to know, you have a website for your product. As an entrepreneur, as a founder, you have created a website to sell your product, okay, or your service. Now you need to know who are the people who are looking at my website. That's number one. Number two, how they got it. Now, how they came to know about that. How did they come to your website? You need to know that. That's just question number two. Third is, what are they searching on your website? Now, Amazon, the e-commerce thing, is a globally recognized and known company for using the web data in the best possible way. There is no company globally which uses the web analytics data, customer insight, in the way Amazon uses it. That is why it is there where it is today as a number one company. Okay. In India, the biggest company, the company which uses customer data, website, and analytics in the best way is Zomato. These two are there. Zomato also, we call it as you eat food served by Zomato, but Zomato eats the data of its customer. So that is what the difference. So web analytics is what we do. Now, how do you do web analytics? It's simple. You have a website. Okay, you can go to Google Analytics. It's a free option service available by Google, like you have Gmail and other such thing. It's a free service by Google. You can go to Google Analytics website. Okay, create an account for yourself as a website owner. Put your website ID there in a particular column. Press the button, submit. And after a few minutes, Google will generate a code for you for your website. You need to take that code. If you are a web developer, you know it. Otherwise, you can give it to the web developer. Tell him, okay, to insert this code at the backend coding page. The moment this happens, okay, Google will accept that. And from that day onwards, whatever happens on your website, you can log into your Google Analytics page and get the detail. What are the information that you can get it? Okay, first, each day at this moment, supposing your website is connected on Google Analytics, even at this moment, how many people are on your website you can find. Okay, that's number one. Number two, which are the cities they are there. If you're looking at, let's say, a simple website, take a HDFC Bank website. Okay, you can actually go to the Google Analytics page. If you are a web host person of the HDFC, you can go to Google Analytics page and see an HDFC Bank at this moment, how many thousand of people are there on the website. Number one. Number two, how many people are there in Bangalore? How many people are there in Chennai? How many people are there from Delhi on the website? That's second information. Who is looking at your website? How many male, how many female? Google also gives you information about how they have come. They are using the mobile phone, tab, laptop, desktop. That information is also available. If mobile phone, which device? How many of them are from iPhone? How many of them from Samsung, Vivo, Oppo? That is also there. Which browser they are using? Google, Chrome, Bing, Mozilla. That is also available. All this information is available. Okay. The second thing that Google Analytics also does it, again, the total thing is free of cost. You don't need to pay anything to Google. Google doesn't charge for all these things. The second thing is that, okay, which pages are often visited by these people. Now let's look at it. A company which is providing loans. They provide gold loan, home loan, vehicle loan, personal loan, stock and share trading loan, business loan, all these kind of things. If this is a company, okay, if they are doing Google Analytics, so at any moment they can find out which of these pages, the section of gold loan, home loan, personal loan, consumer durable loan, bike loan, car loan, which of these sections are more popular with the people who are visiting. Okay, they can exactly find out which section of their website is often visited by people. So that is possible. What are they doing on website? That's where they find out what are they looking for website. Are they trading? Are they doing buy mutual fund, insurance? What? All this information is possible. Now, what you're looking at here is total traffic, all traffic coming to your website, source of traffic, how they are coming. They are organic or they have been routed or jumped from social media or Google search, pay-per-click, or from blogs. Bounce rate, how many people are coming to your website, then leaving your website within the first 40 seconds. Now, in digital marketing term, there's something called bounce rate. What it means is that if any website, if a customer comes there, a visitor comes there, leaves the website in 30 to 40 seconds, it's called one bounce. And globally, it is told that if your website has got more than 30% bounce rate, it's bad for your website. That means your website is not able to hold the visitors. Okay, that means what the visitors' expectation and requirement is there, your website is not able to satisfy that. That is why they come, look for something, they don't find it, they exit. That's the challenge. Conversion rate, how many people came to your website, how many people became your customer and started buying your product and service. Why web analytics? Why do you need Google Analytics? First, measures the maximize ROI, return on investment. If you're doing a campaign on social media anywhere, you can monitor the traffic coming to your website. Supposing today your traffic is 100 per day on your website, but tomorrow you did a small campaign on Instagram and Facebook, and because of that, you observe by tomorrow evening, your traffic on your website today was 100, but tomorrow onward it started going 250, 300, 400, 500. That's where you do ROI. You paid the money, you have more traffic coming on your website, and out of this extra number, some of them also became your customers. So you are having a delta in your sales, traffic delta, as well as the conversion sales data. Helps in targeting your marketing efforts better. You do that, you will come to know what is working. You can also see, as I told you, you can also see which city is getting more traffic on your website. So then you say, okay, when we are doing this campaign, Western India is not reacting to me. That means people in Western India are not so keen on my product. That's possible, number one. Second thing is that my campaign has not reached to the target audience in Western India. That is why they are coming out less. So you can then try it out, which one you can do, and then make a decision there. Optimize conversion. You can also see which customer is coming, why is coming, what is he looking at it, whether he is buying the product which we are offering or no. Save on customer support. You don't need to have customer support if you are having a proper web analytics, because most of the time you'll come to know what the customer is having grievances and other things. Helps in identifying preferred customer product and service. When you see that, I gave an example. If you are a finance company, small finance company, you have different pages for different type of loans, and then you see that your two-wheeler and four-wheeler loans are very popular because of the attractive interest rate and no processing charge that you're giving. Okay, more people are coming to those pages and then spending time there. So that means that's a product of from your company which is more attractive to these people. So you can look at that. Then I'll come to search engine marketing very quickly. This is where search engine marketing comes. That's the picture for you. You look at it, when you see on your left side, you can see below these pictures, 5 tank water company. There's one option or leave here, but you see there's a small word written AD. That means this is search marketing ad. That means Live Pure company has paid money to Google to show this link. Anybody who is looking for water filter. That is why. But whereas on the right hand side, when you see the Flipkart, the Kent, 2 ads of Kent does not have the word AD in front of it. That means these are generic and organic search options which are coming. The one on the left side is paid one. So that means the company LivePure has paid some money to Google, saying that anybody searches for water filter, water purifier, home water filter, these are the words whenever somebody searches, please show me mine as one of the option. Every time they click on this, I will pay you X amount of money. This is again one more thing you see here. Again, this is another type of search engine ad. The 5 pictures that you see, these are all ads. These are paid display ads, which are there. Search ads. The below, again, the first one, Dell.com is a paid one because in front of that it's written AD. But below that, Amazon is an organic search. It's not being paid. But the top 5 and the first one, Dell, is a paid one. So that's where we call it as a search engine marketing. Now, what's the benefit of search engine marketing? Increase brand awareness and equity of the product. Now, when you do various things, so even if you don't know the product, it will pop up. Let's say you're looking for a mouse. Okay, you know there's one company called Logitech, which is there, which is a famous one when it comes to mouse, laptop mouse. But you started searching which are the top mouses, and that is when you see one more ad called Eyeball. And then you come to, oh, there's another company called Eyeball. They also make nice mouse which can be used. So brand awareness is there, okay, and brand equity. The more is visible, people will have more trust on your product. Increase in web traffic. So when you do this, as you saw in Google, the option came, you can click on that. When you click on that, it goes to your website. Okay, so that means the traffic from Google page has moved to your website, and that is where your web traffic increases. Advertise to the audience that's already interested in. Now, the ad of Eyeball, okay, or the other company is visible to me only when I search for mouse for my laptop. When I'm searching for a shirt, I will not get to see mouse ad. Why? Because I'm not looking. So customer is converted as a hot lead. So I am looking for mouse for my laptop and I am in the need of that. So I'm a hot lead for any company which is manufacturing or dealing with mouse or computer accessories. That is when all the companies which are there in the search comes in there. So I'm a hot lead. Chances of me converging is very high. That's why. So I am a person who is interested in that particular product. Only for action, you pay to Google only when somebody clicks on your link, which is there, which I showed you, the AD word or any of the images. When anybody clicks on that, then only you need to pay to the Google. Otherwise, you don't need to pay. Appear on competitors related keyword. You can use competitors keyword and then select that and give it to Google. So whenever your competitors keywords are also used, okay, your product also comes as option, okay, and they can click on that. Test and measure performance. You can exactly say that I gave a set of 10 keywords to Google, okay, and I paid so much of money, and out of that only 3 keywords were very much often being clicked on. So that means these keywords are working for me, the other 7 not working for me. So you conclude that these 7 keywords, I don't want to spend my time, energy, and money for focusing on those because those don't get me result. So you can exactly see what you spent and how much you got it. This is another topic which is called behavior tracking, which you also saw in on the video, is how customers spend their time on website. Now look at here. Okay, these are the 2 things. I'll show both the images. You see the top. If you see the top of the chart, okay, the search option is 5 words: buy, dining, table, online, Bangalore. These are the 5 words in this one as well as in the next one. This is the next page. Now you see the results are different. Both them, the search are the same 5 words. Okay. This experiment, I have taken a screenshot in my house. 2 laptops kept next to each other. One is my wife's, one is mine. I typed in the same 5 words at the same time in both the Google Chrome of both the laptop, but you see the results are different. Why? Okay, this one is from my wife's website, from my wife's laptop. Why? The reason you see here, there are a lot of Royal Oak. Okay, then you have hometown, this thing. You have here pepper fry. There are close to 6 pepper fry ads on the right hand side. Okay, and then you have home center. But in this one, there are only 2 websites of pepper fry and 3 3 of Pepperfry and 2 of Home Center. This was from my laptop. The reason why the difference is that Google also keeps a history of what you have been searching. Okay, based on that, they give the result. So when we were looking for this dining table, when I did this experiment, a couple of months before this experiment exactly, my wife actually bought a coffee table for the house. So that time she did a lot of research on the website, on the Google, and then ultimately bought it from Pepperfry, a coffee table. That is why Google has recorded that this particular laptop has done some shopping online for a furniture from Pepperfry. So they are showing me more of Pepperfry option. Okay, that is why here it is less. There are only 5 ads, whereas there are 9 ads there. Why? Because this laptop has a history of online furniture shopping, which is called the behavioral tracking. Okay, now the question what we do here is that find out why people are coming to your website. Second is why are they leaving your website? If they come to your website and they exit without doing any action, no buying, nothing, you need to find out why are they leaving. That means their requirement is not met by your website. More so if you're an e-commerce company, if you're a startup which is into e-commerce, you need to see saying that the product and service that you're offering is not meeting the expectations of the customers who are coming on your website. That is why they're leaving your website without doing any transaction. Last, discover what convinces user to convert. Now you need to, if you say that for the next 1 week due to Pongal, day after tomorrow, we are giving a 30% discount. If you put that poster, okay, with a code number that type Pongal 2024 and you can avail of 30% discount on anything that you buy. And a lot of people use that code. That means this is working for you. Okay, this is convincing your customer who are coming on website to go on to buy that. So behavior tracking can be done again by Google Analytics, Hotjar. These are the tools which are available. There are some of the websites which are there. Some of them are paid, but Google is always free. This is called behavior targeting. That means based on your behavior, which Google has got insights on, how do I target you? Okay, how do I show my product to you? Okay, so that's where you have. First is increased user engagement. Now you get into customers who are often coming. Now today, if you look at it, okay, if you start looking for Lakshadweep on Google, okay, day after tomorrow, Google will start showing you the ads of Thomas Cook, SOTC, and other such things who are offering not only Lakshadweep but other such holiday destinations. Why? Because they have tracked your thing that this person is looking for some holiday option. High number of ad clicks. You have shown that when I showed it to you, 2 different pictures of the same dining table search, my wife's had 9 ads. Okay, I had only 4 of them. Why? The reason is that her history of her laptop shows that she has a tendency of clicking more ads than me. I don't click on the ads. I said, what nonsense is this? I don't want to click. But my wife, during her search for earlier coffee table, she clicked on a lot of ads. And that is why Google says, okay, this person is open to clicking on advertising. Let's show more ads. Okay, that's one. Improved conversion rate. You can also have better conversion rate because you are targeting your ad to the specific people who are looking. Now, if I start looking at Lakshadweep and then Thomas Cook ad comes, SOTC ad comes, or Veena Travel ad comes, the chances are that I'll click. Why? Because I am in a mood to go on a vacation. Okay, that is why when the ad comes from Thomas Cook, conversion happens. I click on that, go to the website, look at all those things, call them, leave them an email, they get back to me, and the conversion happens. I ultimately end up with a transaction with this. Higher efficiency in the online shopping. So behavior targeting is very, very good and apt for those ventures which are looking at online shopping. If you have online shopping, let it be regular e-commerce on Amazon, Flipkart, or if your own venture has got online payment or online shopping area, this is also useful to you because you will come to know which customers are looking for what, how do they behave, and based on that, you can show your product. Reminders and alerts for new products. So you can track these people that they are always looking for this. And then whenever you launch a new product, you can, because most of them, when you have these e-commerce website, you'll have to create a login and password. That database is with you, the email ID. You can reach out to them with a new product offer or new promotion offer to them because you have seen their past behavior. How behavior targeting works? First is collect cookies, because you also know Google collects a lot of cookies whenever we browse certain website, a lot of website. Create a user profile. Yes, every time you download an app, whatever app that you download, you have to create a profile. So every time you fill up a profile, either you give your mobile number or you give your email ID. So that means you're sharing your database, and that is where they are collecting the data. Designate consumer group. So you can create consumer group. This consumer group, youth, he comes in youth, under 18. This one is 18 to 25. That's a different bucket for me. 25 to 40, that's a different bucket. 40 to 50, another bucket. 50 plus. So depending on what kind of offer, product, or promotion that you have, you can create that specific thing for those things. Share relevant information with viewers. Okay, if I'm looking at, let's say what Netflix does. Netflix is a beautiful company which uses the behavior targeting. Now, when you start watching a comedy movie on Netflix, okay, Tamil comedy movie. So whenever next time Netflix has got a new Tamil comedy movie coming up, okay, they will send you an alert at least a couple of days before the movie is released on Netflix. They said coming up, because they know that you have seen last time a Tamil comedy movie. So they know anything good Tamil comedy movie, you are interested. Of course, they will also show you other comedy movie, but they know that focus, the language and the genre they do, and they track it very beautifully. Nobody can match that. Amazon Prime is still far ahead, far behind them. Netflix does it. I'm sure each one of you is using Netflix. You keep getting alerts on similar kind of program that you watch, movies, documentaries, series. That is where share relevant information with selected viewers. Email marketing, I'm not spending much on this. Email marketing is something that you create an emailer, send it to your database of customer whom you are with you. But what we are looking at is matrix, open rate versus total email. You send 10,000 emails to your customer database, and out of which you need to know how many are open. So if you're using a email marketing software, that software, let it be a Zoho, let it be a MailChimp or any other thing. Most of the software, if you're using that for email marketing, they give you this information. First, you send 10,000 emails, out of which how many of them were open. Some of them they didn't open, they just saw the title, subject, they said, oh, don't want, delete it. So that email campaign software will give you this data. Depends a lot on the subject line, of course. Click-through rate, how many people opened, went through the content. If there was one place, click here to avail of a 20% discount. Click here to claim a bonus, or click here to download a detailed brochure. All those things, how many people clicked on that, that is also available through these email marketing software. Then you have conversion rate. How many people clicked on that verb which was there, that click here to avail 20% discount? How many people clicked on that? After that, when they were directed to a website, okay, to shop, how many people actually shop and avail that discount which was there? That's called the conversion rate. When you move from one platform to another and then completed the transaction, that's called conversion rate. Bounce rate, how many emails you say that you are sending to 10,000 people, but out of that 2,000 of them is not delivered at all. Why? Either it was email ID was wrong. If it was a company email ID, that person is left the company, but the email ID remains there, not delivered. Some companies at the back end, they have put some kind of a firewall where they say any email which is more than 1 MB cannot be delivered. Any email which has got the word of promotion, offer, discount will not be delivered. So these are all called undelivered emails. So those are called, come under the category of bounce, which is there. That means out of 10,000, 2,000 of them are not being delivered. Another topic is content marketing. You all know content marketing. You have newsletters, videos, white papers, ebooks, case studies. Since you are all from academic background, you have a lot of case studies which you discuss in your classes, photographs, blogs, games, all these comes under content marketing. How beautifully you create content. Rules for creating content. First, know the customer. Whom are you showing the content? Now, when you take the case study in your classroom for discussing with your student, your customers are your students. So you need to know whether your customer, the student, are adaptable, receptive to the particular case study. That is what you take it. Okay. Create engagement cycle. Understand what stage of buying cycle you want to engage. Now, when you're doing content marketing, you need to know what stage. Those of you from marketing, you know the customer goes through various buying cycle. First is that he first need to identify the need, then goes for information search, then go for evaluation, then go for selection, then ultimately goes to buying. So which cycle, which section of the cycle he is there, and then based on that you need to make a content for that, because the requirement of information, okay, for each of the stage is slightly different. Okay. Develop the brand story. These days, as I already told you, companies do not engage with just selling the product. They try and build an emotional story around it. Insurance is no more sold as insurance. Insurance is sold as a story. What will happen? They create a fear around it. Okay, they build a story of emotion, okay, of child education and higher studies and those kind of things. So develop a story, connect the emotion in the story with the customer. Develop a content marketing plan, which is, you come out with a total plan, which is there for February, which are the days I'm going to have my content delivered, on which media, how it's going to be, what will be the focus. Social media, the less talked about is better, which each one of you are on the social media. So beat the competition. Yes, you can beat your competition with proper use and analysis of social media. Okay. So if a startup is there, they can use social media in the best possible way. It's a free thing available, as long as you don't do a campaign, which is paid campaign. Normal generic posting on social media is free. You can do it, but then you need to know how are you doing it, why are you doing it, whom are you doing for. Build and maintain relationship. So when you are posting it, make sure there's a consistency. If you post once in a month, customers will say, what is this? Yeah, they don't post regularly, so I am not in touch with them. So brands, they post at least, some of them they post 2-3 per day. Some of them post at least 1 per day. So you need to stay connected with your customer by doing regularly, any social media campaign. Enhance brand image, brand loyalty. Simple. The more you are visible on social media to your followers, the more they are able to retain your image in their minds. Increase sales. Yes, when you do new product launch, anything new, exciting, show them what's happening. People develop that requirement. They feel that, yes, I need to have this product. I need to try this product. And that is where these sales happen. Increase web traffic from social media. You show a nice small reel or story on your Instagram and say that want to know more about it, click on this website, go to our website, get to know. So the people from there, after seeing that reel or story, they come to your website and explore your other products and services that you have. Engaging customer, you can post a small video and ask your customers to say like, participate. You can have poll, questions, games, contests, all that you can do to engage with your customers. Affordable, pretty cheap. No, there's no charges for regular posting on social media. Yes, you need to pay for campaign, but that also not very small budget. You can do a lot of things. Type of social media, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Photo sharing is Instagram, Pinterest, Vimeo, video sharing. Interactive media, Snapchat is there in India. TikTok is not there. Blogging, you have Tumblr, Reddit, Twitter, WordPress. Okay. I'm not getting into this because of the time. Okay, neither this. Now, last thing which I told you is user-generated content, which I already explained to you. That one person, when he buys something, let's say you bought a new mobile phone and you make a video of yourself, small reel or any post on Instagram saying that, hey, I got a new mobile phone. Look at the camera, how it works. Look at the lighting. Look at the flash and look at the different options of taking pictures on that. You make a small video and post it on your social media, on your YouTube and other thing. More people see that. They said, wow, the mobile phone looks very good. That's called user-generated content, where a user who is not at all paid for by the brand, works independently, creates a small video or content for showing it to their follower base about the product and then post it. That's called user-generated content. Okay, benefits of user-generated content: to connect with audience and create brand desire. Okay, it's very easy for you to connect and do that and connect with your customer or with your follower base, and brands promote that. I don't pay, they don't pay me, but I do that. Once they come to know that I've done that, they start promoting that. They start connecting with me on that. To create and promote brand trust and loyalty, yes, when I show that I got a mobile phone which is very good, takes nice pictures and looks great and nice, user friendly, affordable and all that, more people trust on it. Drive up sales happen. Very authentic, because I'm not being paid by this OnePlus, Oppo, or Vivo. So it's more authentic. So you people will trust me. Okay, he has not been paid. So whatever he's talking is genuine rather than a paid promotion. Increase conversation and influence purchasing decisions. So people will, some of them will have some doubt and questions. They will ask me, saying that what is this feature there? How is this and all that? So I'll reply to that. They get satisfied, and then that can lead to more purchase. Cost effective, pretty cheap, because brand or a company is not spending any money on that. It's an individual's choice and decision to make this content and post it on their social media. With this, I'm ending my session. It is 4:21. We still have 10 more minutes for questions and doubts. These are my credentials. If anybody wants, you can reach out to me. That's my YouTube channel. That's my Insta and LinkedIn. I'm there on these platforms. I'm stopping the screen. I'm open for questions if anybody has got any questions. Yes. Questions.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, you were talking about so many types of marketing, right? Which marketing a startup should prefer? Because we can't go for all types of marketing.
Yes. So the first thing that you need to look at it, whether you're B2B or B2C. Okay. So if you're a B2B, you can't depend on Facebook and Instagram to that much. You need to go in for website, email marketing, and LinkedIn, which is the most often. But if you're a B2C, you can go in for Facebook and Instagram. Besides email marketing, depending on the database that you have, if you have the database. So you need to decide what is our product, what's the type of customer, and then choose. These are all options available. So everything will not work for everyone. So you need to pick and choose depending on the nature of your business, the location of your customers, how are you available, how are the options available for them to come in to buy your product, experience your product, nature, whether it's a B2B or B2C, depending on those, you need to take an advice decision.
So you are doing digital marketing, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What is your company name, sir? Startup name?
No, I'm actually a co-founder with two startups. They are all, both of them are early stage. They're not yet launched. Okay, so it's too early for me to tell the name. They're not yet commercially launched. We are doing a lot of back-end work. But as a consultant, I'm attached with a couple of companies, to provide them, advise them. I'm also a mentor, startup mentor advisor with NASCOM as well as CII and Vadvani Foundation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, as mainly computer science professional, we have heard all these terminologies, sir. While we are taking web technology and so many courses, we have come across all these terminologies, but we have not practically worked on it.
Yeah.
How to start working on it to understand these things? Is there any tool available for that?
There are a lot of videos on YouTube available. There are certain courses available online. You are a faculty or you are a startup founder?
We are faculties.
Okay, so you can do certain courses which are available on digital marketing forums. You are there. There are certain YouTubes you can see, learn a lot about that. Those are the options which are there.
So for this, in order to do for any small startup, should we have any kind of license or anything to start with the digital marketing, sir?
No, there's no need, because as a startup, you need to have your own license for your own business. You need to have your GST, your PAN, and register your startup, and then you can start your own digital marketing. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Any other questions? Okay. No question. Yeah.
Faculties, do you have any other questions? Participants. Participants, I have given you the attendance and feedback form in the chat. It will be on for some time. Complete it. Sir, if we don't have any other sessions, shall we wind up, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for this wonderful session. On behalf of CD Anna University and other faculties in the ZPP, thank you for the very rich source of information, sir.
Thank you.
Good use. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Before the rest of the secretary,